Hello and welcome to this video, which will show you the very first few steps that you need to do in order for you to make your site look like yours and not just some generic WordPress site that you just installed. And this is in fact how it looks when you have just installed it. I may have mentioned in another video that you might have seen that this image changes as you refresh the site or visit different pages. It will cycle through a number of preloaded images that comes with the WordPress platform. These images are pretty and all, but they are probably not very relevant to your site, and because other people might have these images too, you more than likely would like to change them into something of your own choice. So anyway, this is our site as it looks now. Now there are, I would say, the two things that you definitely should do straight off the bat to get the site to look more like yours would be to change your title of the site and the tagline. Now this one right now has no title put in here. The title would be up here, and it just has a tagline that says just another WordPress site, which is not very relevant maybe to what you are doing for your site. So let's go in and change those straight away. Now, in order to log in, down here in this little part of the site, it would actually on your thing. If you haven't logged in yet, it will be up here. It'll say log in. Right now, I am actually logged in. So the look on yours would look a little bit different, but you hit the one that's called login. You can also always find it by simply going to your domain and then put a / and then WP-admin. It's gonna take you the same place. I'm gonna show you how it looks. Well, okay, I'm not gonna show you how it looks because I'm logged in. Let me log out and I'll show you. That's the same thing. Okay, so now I'm logged out. If I went to the site, that's my site. It just updated and refreshed with a new image. See, if I update it again, it'll refresh with another of the preloaded images and so on. Anyway, here's the login that you can go to, or you can put, like I said, the admin WP-admin, and it's going to take you the same place. So that's what your login screen looks like. You log in with your username, and that's a username you gave yourself when you opened up or installed the WordPress platform. If you didn't choose anything, it would be admin here, so admin up here, and then whatever password you either chose or whatever password the installation gave you. So let me see. No, I took that away. So the installation gave you a password that you can copy and paste in here and then log in with admin up here, or you would go to the inbox of your email address that you gave when you installed the WordPress. Now, if you do not recall you gave an email, that's because it's the email that you gave when you signed up with your hosting. So it's whatever email that you have your hosting with. Alright, so let's see here. I might just do, so I can show you, this is an email that I received here when I installed it to this one. It says this is the domain address that it was sent to. So this is where you can log in. This is the admin, and this was my password. Now I changed that since then, but you have a similar email in your inbox in case you forgot what it was you need to log in with. But anyway, I'm gonna log in. If only I can do it correctly. There you go. So now I'm logged in, and this gives you it makes you land straight on the dashboard of your site. And the dashboard is your control panel. It's where you control everything that goes on your site and how your site will look. So I am actually already in here. So let me just go and make sure that we have, and this is something I always do. I recommend you do the same, that you have your site open on one tab, and then on another tab you have your dashboard. That way you can cycle through both of them all the time instead of having to go forward and back in your pages. Anyway, we wanted to change the title and we wanted to change the tagline. Super easy to do, and I'll show you in 2 seconds. You go to the navigation is over here of your dashboard, and this is where you can kind of like get to anything inside your site. So you go to the settings and you go to general. And here's where you put the title. So my title here would be your WordPress friend. Now I can call it anything I want, and you know, you can call anything you want for your site, and I would suggest perhaps it's something to do with the URL that you have, with the domain name you have, and certainly it would be something that's relevant to what it is you want to put on the site. And I will say I'm gonna put a tagline here: WordPress for the beginner and non-techie. These I'll just leave alone, doesn't matter. The email address is fine. I'll say anybody can register, but they will stay as a subscriber, not give them any administrator rights. If you give them administrator rights, it means that every time that they register, they have full rights over your site, and they can do all sorts of havoc, or even kind of like take the sites off your hands. Here are some settings that you can set up for your own site. You can set up your time zone. You can either do it by these the UTC plus or minus, or whatever the time zone you're in, or you can choose your city. You have a formatting to choose for if you post anything in terms of you know, the dates on the site. How will it look like? I kind of like this one. I'm leaving it at there. There you have the same formatting choices to be done for your time. Do you want it like in small letters and capital letters without the AM, PM and the European version, or anything custom? You can also choose what day of the week the week starts on. You know, some Arabic countries it actually starts on a Sunday. In the most Western countries it starts on a Monday. So I'm going to keep it there. So those are the general settings that I think you should take care of, and it also takes care of what I said. That was the most important to begin with right here now, the 2 steps: site title and tagline. So if we go to a site and we refresh it, you will see your own site title and a tagline. And that's the very first few steps that you should take care of in my book. I hope this was helpful to you. Please give me any comments that you have. Give me any questions that you have. Do share the video with anybody that you think could make use of it. And keep your questions posted to me so I can look at them and make other videos to you that can answer your questions. Thank you for watching, and look for the next video in which we will look at a few other things that I think you should look at in terms of making the site more to the personality of you or what you want on the site. So the next one we will look at will be how to change the background. Right now it's this gray color, which is, you know, potentially a little boring, and we can change that very easily. Either choose a color to put in, either choose an image to put in, or put the images all over the place, or make a combination of image and color. So that'll be the next video. Look out for that one.